Hi, this is Troy Norcross with the WTMI minicast, where there's always way too much information. Today I want to talk about filter bubbles and how they affect the way we think and the way we feel. The term filter bubble came around in 2010 from Eli Pariser. The concept of a filter bubble is fairly straightforward. Based on the articles that I read, the tweets that I like, the Facebook posts that I share, the systems, the algorithms, the big tech companies use that data to keep feeding me more of the same information. And as a result, it creates a bubble. Some people will also call it an echo chamber. All I hear are the things that I already know that I like. It actually creates a bubble around me that supports my own worldview. Now, this worldview may be very comfortable because everything I see, hear, and read aligns with my own ideas, and my own philosophies, and my own values. But it may not be a true representation of the real world. It's important for me to get outside my filter bubble from time to time, to read news sources that I wouldn't normally read, to seek out opinions that are different than my own, to seek out opinions that I actually openly disagree with. When I get there, I try to do so with as much as possible an open mind. I try to look for the other person's perspective. I try to understand their values. I try to understand their point of view. And let me tell you, it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable. It is most uncomfortable when I realize, dare I say it, I was wrong. That's the most uncomfortable. But it doesn't quite stop there. When I go back to my own filter bubble, things are not as warm, safe, and cozy as they were before. Now I've got a gnawing thought in the back of my brain that maybe everything inside my own filter bubble isn't perfect. Maybe there's some bias in my own filter bubble. Maybe it's possible some of the articles that I'm reading have information that's not 100% accurate. Maybe it has an agenda behind it. My challenge to you is, once in a while, get outside of your own filter bubble. Get uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. In the comments below, let me know what you think. Do you have your own filter bubble? Do you occasionally get out of your filter bubble? And how does that make you feel? This is Troy with the WTMI minicast, where there's always way too much information. Be sure and check all my great content. On Tuesdays, read Inside Blockchain and other great blockchain and crypto news on cryptoam.io. On Wednesdays, it's more WTMI minicast. And on Thursdays, it's the Business and Blockchain video series. Thanks for listening.